Gilby Clarke, who's going to be performing at the Cathouse Live. First of all, let's talk about the Cathouse Live. What are some of your favorite memories? I mean, you know what it's like.
Well, my favorite memories from the Cathouse actually had more to do with outside the Cathouse. It was a night that we all used to ride our motorcycles to the Cathouse. And all of us, myself, Ricky, Tammy, Keith Cooper, a lot of the guys, we all had motorcycles, and it was kind of our reason to get together once a week. We'd ride our bikes to the club, we'd hang out all night, and then at the end of the night we'd go, how the hell am I getting that bike home? And I gotta tell you, those were some dangerous days back then, but I didn't live that far. I lived off of Melrose, so
You were close.
yeah, I was fairly close, and I kind of had my own route that I could get back, without drawing any attention to myself. But that was it. I mean, I saw some countless great shows. And I remember a lot of times when I was watching the bands, I'd actually just kind of go by myself and just kind of sit back and just watch the bands and go and just kind of, it was like a personal challenge because some of these bands were so great, and we were so lucky to have so many great bands come out of such a small scene back then. But I have so many great memories. It really would take me a week to go through them all.
Now, were there any bands you watched then and now you see how they blew up? Let's talk about that. Or how you saw someone you loved and you didn't know it, and now you think back and now, I remember that band they used to play.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I mean, I was there when Guns N' Roses played. I was there when Faster Pussycat played, L.A. Guns. But one of the bands that played there that really blew me away that I actually, at the time, I didn't know how to grasp it, was Alice in Chains.
Yes.
Alice in Chains, when they played there, it was so different from what we were doing back then. And I really wasn't prepared for the change in the music scene that was about to happen. But what I did know was I liked them. I know that they were good. The music was good. The singer was good. Jerry was a great guitar player. So that was something that I vividly have a great memory in my mind about.
Look what happened now with Now the music scene has changed a lot, especially in the metal scene and the pro town. Now we got the revival tours. And how do you feel about just seeing these bands are out there? They're doing dates, sellout tours, all the whole revival, classic rock and just metal coming back and touring.
Well, thank God. I mean, obviously it's a great thing. I mean, for us, keeping rock and roll alive and well is a great thing. There's even been a couple movements around town, with the Wednesday night jam night and stuff, and just getting live music back again, I mean, hey, I'm all for a good dance club that people can go to, listen to some music and dance and party, but live music is really important as a way of our lives, and we need to keep that alive. And so when I see bands, like Extreme or Tom Kiefer on his own out there doing, headlining and stuff, that's fantastic. To me, we're all in this together. So it's not us against them or, oh my God, they got a tour I wanted. No, we're all in this together.
And that is a good thing. Now the show's going to be August 15th. It's now called Everybody Metals again, so it's even going back in the day. That's what's so great. What can fans expect to see from this show? We got over 25 bands performing. 2 stages. What can they expect?
Well, I think the good thing is the music from all these bands has lived on through all these years. There's some great music channels out there, and with Spotify and all that stuff where you can still hear the music. Well, now they get to put a face to the music. So I think there are some people that don't know when these bands are playing in town, and they're not really getting supported properly. So they can go see. I think people that enjoyed the Cathouse or just enjoyed rock and roll at that moment can bring their children and their friends, and they can put a face with the music.
There's fans on the Facebook page coming in from all across the world.
Absolutely.
To see these bands on one bill. What do you think about that when you just see how it's not good people just from the area? People are coming in from all over the world. They're excited about the show. People are talking about it. People are going to be surprised. I mean, when it was announced, people were like, what's going on? How do you feel and see that just going still strong?
Well, I've actually personally received 2 emails from Argentina. Argentina is a place that music and hard rock is living on, and it's just as popular as hip-hop is. Like in America, rock is kind of low on the totem pole these days. But in places like Argentina, Brazil, it used to be Japan, but not even Japan so much, but in certain places in Europe, rock is still very, very popular. So, like I said, I think it's great. I think it's great that we have this. Hopefully this is just the beginning of something. and that we've been talking about some other ideas, of making a tour out of it, or even obviously having a couple of shows. Well, we got to get through the first one. After that, then we'll really solidify the plans.
Now let's talk about your current plans. You've been touring, you've been across the world, you're doing solo stuff, King of Chaos. Talk about what you've been doing.
Well, it depends on the time. Actually, I'm not that busy this month, but last month I was very busy. Next month I'm very busy. I do a couple things. I still have my solo band, which is just my name, so I play some songs that I've written over the years. I play some songs from bands I was a part of. And then we have this band called Kings of Chaos, which is myself, Duff, and Matt Sorum as the core band. And we've had Slash play with us, Billy Gibbons, Steven Tyler, we've had Nuno Betancourt play with us, Steve Stevens, Ed Rowland, Corey Taylor, Glenn Hughes. We've had some great people. It really is an all-star band for the sake of the word. But it gives us an opportunity to go to some places that we've never been to. We've been to South Africa twice, which is an incredible place. And I never would have been able to experience that if it wasn't for Kings of Chaos. So anyway, it's not keeping us that busy. We don't do that many shows with it, but I think as time goes on and we solidify the lineup a little bit more, we'll have more shows.
We're looking forward here. And lastly, recording. Got some new music?
Yeah, there's no new music right now.
Too busy touring.
Yeah, it just seems like I'm always recording somebody else. Yeah, I do a lot of producing, so I've been working with a really good new country artist called Mark McKay, and we're doing a record right now, and it sounds fantastic. So I'm always recording somebody else, just never me.
That is always. And lastly, for the Big Headbangers Ball at MTV and all that, do you ever just go back and watch some of those tapes, or do you even turn on MTV right now?
Well, no, I don't. I don't ever watch MTV. Yeah, obviously, I have a 21-year-old daughter, and me neither. And it's crazy. But she loves rock music, so she does discover things. So every now and then she'll send me a link to like a YouTube video. Somebody showed a video of when Ricky was doing the Headbangers Ball barbecues.
Oh, yes.
And it was an interview with me and Kelly Nichols from LA Guns, and both of us had broken arms in the video. And so it was kind of odd, but it was fun. It's great that some of this stuff has survived,
Well, it's always good to see you, my friend, of course. And I will see you on the 15th. Rock out, August 15th.
Great day and a great
Irvine Metals, can't wait.